So Joe Mendez here, Riverton Country Club. Really excited to welcome Chef Michael Kim, new to the club. We're really excited to have him start today. Chef Michael, why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got into culinary? What's the reason that you decided to become a chef?
Sure, Joe. Well, I grew up in the food industry as a child. My parents were in the fish and also deli business. So as a young child, kind of got brought into the industry at a young age, got really interested with it, and decided to pursue it and make it my career. I attended the CIA, the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York. Once graduating from there, I worked locally in the Hudson Valley for a couple of restaurants, and then decided to get into the casino industry. So for the past 10 years, I've spent the time opening, renovating, consulting, and I was just previously the executive chef over at Harrah's in Philadelphia.
So Chef Michael, why don't you tell us a little bit about your definition of what a chef really is, and what you expect to bring to the club?
So my own personal definition of chef is to be a teacher. I look to coach and mentor everybody that's on my team. And I look for trying to just push them to another level that they weren't at before. So I'd like to basically have that spread and let it kind of culminate into a better guest experience, a member experience here at the club.
So Chef, what cuisines, what type of styles, what can we expect at the club from Chef Michael in his kitchen?
So I'm classically trained. I gravitate to French and also Italian. But I love to stay very traditional and have respect for the original dish, but be able to use seasonal product, maybe give it a little bit more of a modern twist on things, but just to kind of elevate whatever has previously or been done, or just kind of think outside of the box.
Great, Chef. So we talked a little bit about, we're in New Jersey, and we have some great farms and some great product. And why don't you talk a little bit about your concepts and local sourcing and what you may want to bring?
So I'm looking forward to the fact that tomatoes are known here in New Jersey, and for us to possibly be able to do a little bit of an herb garden and maybe grow some of our own organic tomatoes would be great for us to be able to feature during season. But also to see if we could maybe reach out to some of the local creameries, because New Jersey is known for great cheese as well. I've been to the Bobo Lake Farms, which is about 45 minutes away from here, and they have some of the best cheeses in the world. So if we're able to just branch out to maybe some of the local farms, but also some of those creameries and other specialty product that we could possibly source in and around the area, then it would actually make my job a lot easier to find the best product possible.
Chef, why don't you talk a little bit about why you chose Riverton? So you've been in some great facilities, you've had some great opportunities to run some large operations. What about this opportunity was something that drove you to say yes?
So I believe that Riverton is big enough but small enough for me to be able to kind of put my own personal imprint on the property, and I love the challenge of kind of trying to make it maybe my own little signature place. So again, putting in the right culture, but also giving the right product for everybody, and seeing where we could elevate things to the next level, and possibly take some of those people looking to maybe have a special dinner away from Philly and bring them to the club.
Great. So why don't you talk a little bit about family? Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself
Sure.
outside of work?
Most of my family is here, actually in Pennsylvania. I have my parents and my sister and brother-in-law and nephews in Pennsylvania, but currently my wife's Sayang, and I have two daughters that are Chloe, who's 10 years old, and Ellie, who's 7. They're basically the drive that keep me going every day and wanting to do better, and it's the reason why you wake up every morning.
Great. So Chef, tell us a little bit, you told me and you told the search committee in the interview, you talked about how when you grew up, you wanted to do this job and kind of the challenges and how you went into the business and then the school. So tell us a little bit about that path.
So the path was difficult, as like my parents, they immigrated here from Korea, and they worked very, very hard for us for them to accomplish a lot of things here. Owning their own businesses, they started in the fish industry, and they had multiple fish markets throughout New York. All of them basically also cooked fish on site as well. So I was always, as a child, when there was no babysitter or grandmother wasn't at home to watch us, we used to go out to work and help out, whether it was punching a register at 8 years old, or cleaning shrimp, or learning how to clean a fish at a young age. Also, my grandmother being a phenomenal cook, our family was almost always had an open door. So family and friends were always coming over for dinner, and I guess little Michael on a Saturday would make about 1,000 dumplings in a day with his grandmother. And we had a very tight family that entertained a lot, so food was a very integral part of it. One of the fish markets that my parents owned actually had an Italian restaurant connected next to it. So we had an Italian restaurant for 2 years, learned a lot of classically made, prepared Italian food, and then we transitioned that into Staten Island's first sushi restaurant. So at the age of about 10, 11, I became a sushi helper for someone that was classically trained in Japan. Did that for about 2 years, and then did some of the back of the house cooking of the Japanese restaurant as well. And then when I, decided I wanted to do this for my career, my parents thought I was crazy, because they had worked so hard for me to not have to work so hard and possibly be a banker or a doctor, and I wanted to become a chef. So I basically went out on my own and went through the industry, just learning from scratch. And then I made the decision through the help of a chef mentor of mine to attend the CIA at that point, and that's when everything kind of changed in my career.
So Chef Michael, thanks so much for your time today. Really looking forward to having you on board. I know the members are excited about having you. Look forward to you getting in the kitchen, working with the team, and looking for ways to make improvements. We're excited about the changes that are to come, and I know they're going to be a nice, slow process for you as you learn the kitchen, you learn the staff, and you understand what we can and can't do. But any changes that come down the road, I know the members are really excited about it. So thanks for saying yes. Welcome to the family, and we look forward to having you with us.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to meeting all the members and giving you everything that I have to make this place a better place. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.